Good afternoon, everyone.
I'm Iris.
And I'm Cindy. It's our honor to be here.
Hey, where did you go this summer vacation?
I visited to Expo in Osaka.
Oh, really? How was it?
It was really cool. There were so many countries showing their technology and future ideas.
They sound amazing. Did you visit Taiwan's pavilion?
Yeah, I tried to, but actually I noticed something strange.
What do you mean?
Well, it doesn't call Taiwan. It was under the name Tech World.
Wait, really? Why is that?
At first, I didn't understand either, but then I found out it's because Taiwan can participate as an official country.
So today, we would like to report on the status of Taiwan in the world. In this presentation, we will introduce different perspectives and end with the balancing conclusion.
This is our continent. We will divide into 5 parts. They are issue, background, perspective, balance, evaluation, and conclusions.
First, we will start with the issue. So this brings us to an important question.
The main issue is when Taiwan participates in international events, should we focus on being recognized?
Or should it accept other than just bring about able to participate?
This is actually a big debate in Taiwan.
Right, because it is not just about a name, it's about identity, recognition, and reality.
But before talking about Taiwan's situation, let's quickly go over Expo 2025 Osaka.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's basically a huge international event in Japan in 2025, where countries show off their technology and ideas. The expo combines future technology, international culture, and a Senpai-like experience.
Visitors can explore interactive exhibitions such as AI, future cities, and virtual reality. Another important feature is international cultural exchange. There will be food performances and cultural displays from different countries.
Because of its huge scale, it is impossible to visit everything in just one day.
In terms of the exhibition content, more than 150 countries and international organizations will participate. There will be nearly 200 pavilions in total.
Each country has its own pavilion to present culture and technology. You can think of it as a huge world exhibition village.
The expo was held from April 13 to October 13, 2025. It will take place on Yumeshima, an artificial island in Osaka Bay, Japan.
Overall, it is one of the largest international events in the world.
Next, let's take a look at Taiwan's diplomatic background.
Yeah, because this situation didn't just happen suddenly, it actually has a long history.
In the past, Taiwan, also known as the Republic of China, used to represent China in the international community.
But things changed in 1971 when the United Nations recognized the People's Republic of China instead.
After that, many countries switched their diplomatic recognition to China.
And because of that, Taiwan gradually lost its position in many international organizations. So, facing this situation, Taiwan has to change its strategy.
Instead of participating as an official country, Taiwan began participating in the world through flexible means.
For example, using different names or joining international events through non-government organizations.
So today, Taiwan often cannot participate as an official country in global events, and that's exactly what we saw at the expo.
Taiwan was still able to participate, but not under its own name.
So in a way, the expo is a result of Taiwan's flexible diplomacy.
It shows how Taiwan tried to stay connected with the world, even under political limitations.
To understand this better, we need to look at different viewpoints. There are at least two major perspectives in each group on the issue.
We will present three groups' perspectives. From the government perspective, we will discuss Taiwan, China, and Japan. From the one angle, Taiwan wants to increase its international visibility. From another angle, China tries to limit Taiwan's participation. First, we will start with Taiwan's government.
From the perspective of Taiwan's government, they emphasize pragmatic participation.
They argue that Taiwan should continue joining international events, even if it cannot use its official names.
One reason is that staying involved is more important than being excluded.
For example, Taiwan participates in Expo under the name Tech World.
As a result, they believe that maintaining international presence is the most realistic strategy. On the other hand, China believes that Taiwan should not participate as a country.
In contrast to Taiwan, it emphasizes the One China principle. They are concerned about Taiwan gaining international recognition as a separate country.
For instance, China often opposes Taiwan's participation in international organizations. Therefore, they suggest that Taiwan should only participate in non-official ways.
The third viewpoint comes from Japan. The main point is that they want to maintain a balance between international rules and general stability.
So, Japan allowed Taiwan to participate, but avoid recognizing it as an official country.
So overall, we can see that different countries have very different priorities.
And this is why the issue becomes so complex.
From Taiwan's academic perspective, many scholars also support pragmatic participation.
But they are worried about Taiwan's status decline in the international community.
In Japan, scholars often explain this issue using rule-based system theory.
And also strategic balances theory, which means trying to maintain stability while avoiding conflict.
In China, academic discussions are usually based on the legal sovereignty faction and the One China principle.
They also mention cognitive warfare and soft power as a way to influence global opinion. From the media perspective in Taiwan, there are different viewpoints.
Liberal media tend to support increasing Taiwan's visibility, while conservative media focus more on stability and realism. In Japan, the media generally strictly adhere to non-government boundary.
But they also often affirm Taiwan's strength and cultural influence.
As for Chinese media, the tone is much stronger.
They perform zero tolerance for legal sovereignty and often use satire and politicize labels when describing Taiwan. So after looking at the perspective, we can see some similarities and differences.
It is true that Taiwan wants more recognition, but it also faces strong international limitations.
While Taiwan emphasizes participation and visibility, China focuses on sovereignty and political control.
Both sides agree that international participation is important. However, they disagree on how Taiwan should be represented.
This debate is complex because it is not only about Taiwan, but also about international politics and power relations.
Because of these pressures, Taiwan had to find a way to balance between reality and identity.
A possible compromise could be continued visible participation, while still promoting Taiwan's identity internationally. In conclusion, this issue is about whether Taiwan should prioritize recognition or participation.
The case of Expo shows that Taiwan is still able to join the world, but not always under its own name.
Overall, the most important takeaway is that Taiwan's international space is limited but not absent.
And how Taiwan responds to this challenge will shape its future in the global communities. Thank you for your listening.